welcome to Transmissions from the Void. Field Note. Sessions with Dr. Pheare. Part 2. The Threshold Pressure.
You came back. That is more significant than you realize. Sit down. Last time you were here, you did not fully understand what you were carrying. You do now. That is why you came back. Let me be precise about what I am observing. The fear you are experiencing right now is not the same fear that brought you to the first session. That fear was about the unknown. This fear is about the known. You opened the door. You saw the workshop. You understood what was in the archive. And now you are sitting with something most people never have to sit with. I call this threshold pressure. It is not fear of failure. It is not fear of the path. It is the nervous system's response to the gap between what you now know you carry and what your current container has been asked to hold. The container is being asked to expand. And expansion always produces pressure before it produces capacity. Here is what I want you to understand about threshold pressure. It is not a sign that you were wrong about what you saw. It is not a sign that the inheritance is too large for you. It is a sign that you are taking it seriously for the first time, which means you are finally at the actual threshold. Most people who feel what you are feeling make one of two errors. The first is retreat. They feel the pressure and interpret it as evidence that they were wrong to open the door, so they close it, and spend the rest of their lives managing the awareness that they closed it. The second is force. They feel the pressure and push through it without allowing the container to actually expand. The result is that they carry the inheritance in a compressed form that cannot fully express what it is actually capable of. Neither of those is what I am recommending. What threshold pressure requires is something much simpler and much more difficult than either of those options. Patience with the expansion itself. The container does not expand through force or retreat. It expands through the willingness to remain present at the threshold long enough for the nervous system to update its understanding of what you are capable of holding. Your file has grown since the last session. That is expected. The inheritance becomes more visible as capacity develops, which means the pressure you are experiencing right now is not a malfunction. It is evidence that the expansion is already happening. The question I am leaving you with today is not the same one I left you with last time. Last time the question was whether you were ready to do what you already knew needed to be done. This time the question is simpler. Can you trust the expansion enough to stay present while it is still uncomfortable? Because the pressure does not mean the container is breaking. It means the container is becoming.
Session archived. Enter the SpaceyVerse to access Dr. Pheare's file notes from this session.